Hey there, I just wanted to do a short video showing you guys a little bit kind of the back end of the consultant login page. So once you go to pamperedchef.com and you click in the sign in, which is right up over here, you're going to enter your email and your password, and then you're going to come in. Your screen is now going to look a little bit different than it used to. So you're going to see a page like this. And under this page has so many things that are helpful for you. So the main one is the My Shows. If you click on My Shows and Orders, here is where it has a listing of all your shows that are going on, and it will have the totals of those shows as well. To create a new show, you will click here and then enter in all the information. And then here's a new individual order. If someone, you're at a vendor show or some friend calls you up and says, hey, I need to order this, then you'll just click on here. Now, if we go under new shows, I have this one entered, so I'm just going to show you how it goes. So they're always enter as catalog if you're doing an online show. And then you click, yes, this is a virtual party. You enter your dates. I let mine auto-populate the show numbers, and then I change the name of the show name. Down here, you do need to say that it is a virtual party, but you have other options like station style show, freezer meal workshop, freezer meal pantry order, or deep covered baker workshop, other or virtual. I do nothing but virtual, so that's always what I choose. And when it gets down to the host information, you put their name, their cell, their phone numbers, what they prefer as their cell number, their address. This lady just happens to be in Washington for me. And then you don't typically have to do anything in this white area. It'll auto-populate for you. And then you can click Save. I don't think I changed anything, but just in case. And you'll get notified that it's saved. To get the URL for the page for Facebook, you're going to click on Show Page. Tons of information on here. You can choose to display your host on the invite if you send out e-invites, which we don't. I have never sent out an e-invite. We have just done all online. You can change the photo if you would like. Pampered Chef has tons of default photos that you could change for your party page. And then there's the description. I rarely change the description. I just kind of leave it for everybody. Sometimes I'll add, if you live far away, don't worry, we can ship it to you. And then here is the link for the Pampered Chef party. They auto-populate it. You click copy. You can come into a new page, paste that in there, and it just verifies for you that yes, of course, you've created this and you've set it up right, and you'll see that this is Angela's party, if my internet decides to work, and you can just shop now and everything looks like you have it set up. And this link is a link I'd like to send to my hosts as well, showing them that here's the party if they have some people that don't have Facebook and want to email them. Guest list, there again, you can play with this. I haven't done anything with a guest list. You can add people again, so can your host on their host dashboard, which looks totally different than this. But the email host area is before and after the show. So before the show, you can email them, and it kind of gives a little direction of how they're going to see their host dashboard. And then when you do the after show email, you've got another default email that says, thank you for doing whatever, blah, blah, blah. It also says you've received 0% or $0 worth of products for $0. That will auto-populate again, and that will tell your host how much money they actually saved by hosting this party for the products that they got. And then the wish list on the host, some people do fill it out, and it's nice for you as the consultant to see what they fill out, because then you can help them attain that goal and help them get those products in their kitchen. And if they get more excited to get those products in their kitchen, they're going to have a great show. You want them to be excited and be engaged. And let's go back to the My Shows information. And there's two different ways to look at this. So one, you have a catalog, and that's where we get that information if we just click on any one of these. To see that person's actual party, you will click on the cart And obviously there's nothing in here, but there would be guest orders in here, and that's where you can go in and you have the ability to enter consultant gifts or something like that. And I can show you guys really quick, if you're giving a consultant gift because you have a game going on a party, you can just click on here where it's additional options added and then enter the amount of the gift that you're giving. So that is kind of the My Shows page. The selling and recruiting page is pretty. Oh, one more thing on the My Shows. If you go into show support, once you have submitted a show and you go into shipment status, you can find tons of information on either tracking numbers if they've gone out, or you can see that you've submitted shows and go from there. Now, I did just submit a show, but it's too soon to have it show up in here because I did it maybe a half an hour ago. So anyway, you know, all of these headings, just feel free to go through and play with them and look at them. The selling in recruiting tab, very interesting. There again, you've got your contacts. In your contacts, when you get a little bit more distinguished, we can get emails that go out, and we can do that at some other time. The consultant connection is great for reports, so play around with that. The promotions calendar is what you're going to want to be in constantly, or you guys can always grab them off my page as well, or ask me for them. I'm here to help. But this is where you'll find your host, your guest, your new consultants, promotions, and you just come in here, and most of these are PDFs. If they say PDF, you cannot post those on Facebook, so you're going to want to come in and find the ones that don't have a dot anything behind them, and those are usually images that you can post on Facebook if you don't know how to convert them. So these pages will give you a lot of helpful information as far as getting some of those images out there of the specials. For those of you, that's I think all I'm going to show you right now. But for those of you that want to create your own images or grab images from my pages, feel free to go ahead. I have, on my desktop, I have a Pampered Chef folder, and inside that folder I have tons of different Pampered Chef things. Now I'm pretty tech savvy, so this is how I prefer to do it, but you guys can do it however you want, and we can talk later if you need more info. So feel free to give me a holler if you need any assistance with any of the images or anything like that. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Thanks.